Hey. All right. Well, happy Tuesday. Transformational Tuesday. I am going to also turn off put my phone on Do Not Disturb, sorry. So yeah, it's another Tuesday here. First one in December, last month of the year. It's going by very quickly. But let's see what guidance we have for this evening. Okay. And tonight is all about self-expression, which makes sense because the moon, which will be hosting the full moon ceremony later this evening, but the full moon is right now in sign of Gemini, which is all about creativity. It's about the intellect. It's about communication and self-expression. And so tonight's message is right on point, per usual. Sarasvati is a Hindu goddess, I believe. Let me look up her information here. Yes. So, Hindu goddess of the arts, and Sarasvati helps us with all creative expressions, including music, writing, dancing, and eloquent speech. The wife of Brahma, Sarasvati prizes knowledge and creative expression above material possessions. Her symbols include a white swan, the veena, which is this musical instrument here, and also the book of knowledge, very mercurial. She helps us focus our minds on creative projects and not get distracted or procrastinate. So if you have some creative endeavors that you are embarking upon or in the midst of creating, then we have a little assistance today to give us some more motivation, some more focus, and also the ability to see things through. I don't know if you're like me, but I got a lot of ideas and they all come out. I might start on some, but finishing is like, oh, yeah, that part. It's kind of a major component of manifesting is the finish line, right? Bringing it to reality. And hopefully she will be with us, assisting me in this eloquent speaking. I get a little tongue-tied sometimes. And so, well, with that being said, we'll go ahead and get started. So begin just by settling into your body, taking a moment to just stretch and roll through the neck, shoulders, making any physical movements needed. Allow you to settle into your physical space, your energetic space, personal space. Beginning to gently close the eyes or come to a soft gaze if you have not already, and just taking a few deep breaths. On the inhales, just expanding your belly, expanding the heart space and the mind. You're open to receiving. And as you exhale, with an audible sigh out the mouth, squeezing everything out, releasing everything, inhaling. Once again, expanding the belly, the heart space, the mind, the crown, and exhaling, reversing that flow, taking a few more rounds of breath in this manner, allowing yourself to just shift your focus by riding the breath deeper within, allowing the breath as it flows through the mind to calm and quiet some of those thoughts, allowing them more ease in passing through the mind so that you become mindful of your thoughts, but with no attachment, allowing them just to flow through as you observe and just notice. Notice your thoughts, the quality of your thoughts. Continuing to ride with the breath, noticing how you're feeling, acknowledging how you are feeling, what emotions may be moving through you. And with the awareness of them, you just allow them to provide you the feedback. What you feel, what you sense, experience. Just be the observer. Continuing to ride the breath. And becoming aware of the body, physical body. Allowing your crown, your scalp to just relax. Relax your temples. Relax the space between the brows. Relax your jaw, releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. It's there, relaxing the throat. Relaxing the base of the neck, shoulders. Relaxing the left arm, elbow, wrists, fingers, and fingertips. Relaxing the right arm, elbow, wrist, fingers, and fingertips. As you feel the chest rise and fall, relaxing the front and the back of the heart space. Taking a few rounds of breath here with your focus in the heart space. Just allowing yourself to receive and release. Feeling the love that surrounds you. Finding yourself taking comfort in this heart space. Just breathing into it. Allowing the heart space to soften. Feeling yourself just relaxing the space of the divine feminine and all the comfort, the wisdom, the guidance that is here for you in this moment. Continuing to just breathe, relaxing the front and the back of the belly, front and back of the low belly. Relaxing both hips, grounding down into your pelvic floor and relaxing left leg, knee, ankle, toes. Relaxing the right leg, knee, ankles, toes. And just giving yourself a moment to just be. Be just as you are. Be with the breath. Sending that breath through the body into any areas, tension, areas that may be calling for your attention. Invite them into that relaxation. Your whole body at ease, so open and receptive. Receiving this evening's message of self-expression, creative arts. In this moment of opening up yourself, mind, body, heart, and soul, this openness creates an opportunity for you to remember that you are a limitless being. If it ever feels that you have restrictions when it comes down to time, money, or your passions and devoting yourself to them, simply focus on that which can unlimit and unlock the potential that lies within you. It seems that you have restrictions in time and money. It's simply because your mind is focused upon the material world. You can unlimit yourself by lifting that cloak of material world from your focus. One way to do that is through the power of sound. The most common way that we allow ourselves to experience the power of sound is through music. See, music makes us dance and feel alive. It allows us to express ourselves through our physical bodies. So we move and sway, tap our foot, or nod our heads to the rhythm, the beat. This is why they say music is universal, for it speaks a language that we all understand. It allows us not only to move our bodies, but to move energy through us, emotions and thoughts, memories through us as they come up and then continue to flow. See, music is essential for the expression of non-material ideals and energy. Sound is essential to express non-material ideals and energies. This is also how you use your voice, your tone of voice. It has a frequency, a vibration. See, sound colors our surroundings, emanations from the highest vibrational fields. Just imagine all those times you put on some music to shift your mood, to uplift your spirit, to have fun and enjoy what is going on in the moment, to experience pleasure. Sound, in the form of music especially, allows us to escape all limitations in our thinking and our very existence. Surround yourself in music. Allow it to stimulate your creativity, to spark new ideas. Flow with the sound music. sway you, allowing you to put your creative ideas into action, remembering that you are limitless. Music, but most importantly, the power of sound, so significant in our lives. We use it in ceremony, ritual, celebration. When we first come into the world, our presence is acknowledged with our first cry. Babies make various sounds so that we know how to meet their needs. Tone of voice we use when speaking to others allows us to express ourselves, our truths, being aware of tone, sound, helps us to be discerning if someone else is speaking their truth authentically or not. Sound of a car horn, door opening and closing, sound of birds chirping. Wind moving through the leaves. Hear so many different sounds. This is one way that not only we communicate our truth to others, but one way we can also understand the truth and expressions of others. Sound in the form of music helps us to shift, and to sometimes find words and a rhythm, feeling, where words cannot be found. Think of your favorite artist, your favorite song. Just notice, what is it about it that makes you feel pleased, happy, uplifted, motivated? Are there songs that make you sad, cry, or take you back to a time where there was hardship and struggles in your life? You see, sound is so significant and powerful. Yoga and meditation practices, power of sound is used through the avenues of tuning forks, sound bowls, mantras and chants. The most familiar, which you've probably heard before, is Om. Even the sound of your breath as you exhale audibly out breathing in the sound together brings a sense of relaxation, physical body, your nervous system, just calming and quieting the mind. How can you use sound, power of your voice, more significantly? You choose to use your voice in a way that empowers not only yourself, but others. Give yourself permission to speak your truth, to express yourself, to be creative. This message is one that urges you to find time to play, listen to your favorite songs or music to help you shift your mood, dance, express yourself through drawing, painting, writing, or something creative. Maybe you decide to study or even change to a career that offers you more creative freedom. And if you feel the desire to change to a career that offers you more creative freedom, maybe you first begin as a hobby, gracefully exiting the old as you move into the new. Maybe you do some research first. To give yourself permission to go for it. Take a creative class, something that gets you outside of your comfort zone so that you can find new ways of expressing yourself, new ways of playing. Perhaps you take time to invest in an artistic hobby, allowing yourself to commit and to devote to this hobby so that you may shift the mood, express yourself, allow the creativity to flow through you. Or maybe you simply just keep a journal of creative ideas one day revisit, or as opportunities for play, self-expression. Maybe you take the time to enjoy the creative expression of others, taking in a show, going, listening to a live band, maybe listening to poetry or spoken word, watching a documentary, reading a book. Going to the museum, taking in art, taking a dance class. One of the innate gifts being the embodiment of the divine feminine, being here now as a woman. You possess that gift of creativity. Your creativity is blocked. How do you feel? Moody, irritated, frustrated, stuck. It is because as a woman, you are meant to flow, to create and recreate. As a woman, you naturally tend to see things differently. The divine feminine energy is expansive. It can see multiple sides of things. It can shapeshift, reinvent herself. One way, or some of the ways that we may overlook how we express ourselves creatively as women is by our hair and our hairstyles, hair color, nail color, the way we dress. Sometimes we dress down, sometimes you dress up. You can express your creativity through cooking a meal and bringing various parts of things together to make a whole new creation. You give a woman groceries, she can create a loving, filling meal. You give a woman a home, she can create a place of comfort, beauty, aesthetic. A woman has the ability to shift and influence the world around her in such a powerful way. And she chooses to use her voice to express herself. And although for some This may not be desirable. For a woman, it is part of your truest essence, the part that should never be denied. To do so is to be imbalanced, misaligned with that of the embodiment that you are here to serve and to be as an expression of the divine feminine. Embrace these qualities within you. Allow them to shine through you. You will find that life becomes more enjoyable, more fulfilling, more pleasurable. And may you prosper in all ways. In what ways do you embrace your creative essence? In what ways do you express your divine creative essence? Release any preconceived ideas of what it means to be a creative person. Maybe you see that as just being an artist, and painter, or a musician. But you can show your creativity and express it in so many other ways. The way you do your hair, your makeup, your clothes, your body language, body movement, the way you dance, the way you say things, the words that you speak and choose to speak, not speak. And you hum or sing a song, put a meal together and cook. These are everyday ways that you express your creativity. So do it with intention. Do it mindfully, consciously, as if you are dressing up and taking care of a goddess. yourself permission to play, to sing, to dance, to draw, paint, write, any other way that you would like to express creativity. Maybe you find ways to update your wardrobe or upgrade your look, presence in some way, shape, or form. Know that you are being supported in this process. So release the doubts, your fears, uncertainty. Let natural creativity of your highest essence to move through you, to show through you, flow through you, so that you may see yourself, the divine sovereign being that you are, the embodiment of divine feminine and human form. Seeing, acknowledging the beauty, creative expressions of others, of heaven and earth, with new eyes, new perspective, creative perspective. Slowly begin to feel the toes, your fingers, maybe bringing a little bit more movement to the body. Eventually, taking a nice deep breath and then coming out of trance. When you're ready, gently opening your eyes. All right. Well, I shouldn't be drinking sweet tea right now. Hopefully, I'll have a decent night's sleep. I just thought about that. I kind of sleep's a little weird around full and new moons anyway. So yeah, all right. All right. So the collective message for creative expression, or the arts. That's what today's message was. The arts. Let's see. What does collective feminine? Okay, so in meditation, I have mentioned like creative blocks. And a lot of times, I don't know about y'all, but if I hear like the term creative block, I just assume someone that's a writer. You know, there's someone like a screenplay writer or writing a book, something like that. I always associate a creative block with like something that deals with writing or words, even like musicians, you know, trying to find maybe write lyrics to a song or something, getting blocked in their creativity. But there's obviously other ways that we can be blocked in our creativity, especially as women. Sometimes when we get into, you know, man's world and we're working jobs that require us to be more in our masculine energy. It's nice sometimes because masculine energy does give us structure, you know, and a foundation, but sometimes all that structure doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room, you know, and we start to feel kind of dull. We start to feel like lifeless or hopeless or just kind of blah. And so, you know, there's nothing wrong with you if that is happening. What is happening is it's an opportunity for you to just be aware that you are not given the opportunity maybe in that space to express yourself, to play, to have fun. And so, what are some ways that you can kind of dress that up if you are in those spaces and places where you might feel, things are always like have to be this kind of way and there's no wiggle room. Maybe you feel trapped or stuck or just, things are kind of stagnant, not really moving and flowing. Um, in what ways can you add a little flair, to those spaces and places? How can you dress those moments up a little bit? If you have to wear, like, for instance, as a massage therapist, we all wear scrubs, right? And we all wear black scrubs. But the thing is, there's one therapist there, who, with every season or every month, if there's a holiday associated with it, they wear a pin, that is like for Mother's Day, it'll have flowers. Valentine's Day, they wear a little red heart. Right now, I think they have like a little wreath or something, or a reindeer, that they wear on their scrubs. And so it's like even little things like that. It's a fun, playful way to just express your creativity. And so being able to find those moments when you feel like something's like or just kind of lackluster, the energy feels kind of dead, or maybe it's just kind of boring. What are some ways you can add some playfulness, some fun to it? You know what I mean? Some creativity to it, so that it gives you an opportunity to not only have a more enjoyable experience in that moment, but it also shows you the power that you hold within you to take something and work around it, to adapt and to shape shift and to prove to yourself that you are limitless. You don't have to be just in this strict little box, of how things are, how you're expected to be, obligations, responsibilities, and different roles that you may play. The more you practice, moving around stuff, shifting around things, adding that little bit of flair to the mundane, the more you learn to embrace that, oh, I am a powerful being. I don't have to be stuck like this. I can free myself by allowing myself, the liberation of creativity. And that is what you embody as a woman. So it is a gift that you have been given. Might as well use it. All right, and I promise you, you'll find a lot more fulfillment, joy, and happiness in life. It's kind of like, ooh, it gives you a little something to look forward to as well. So, with that being said, my way of expressing my creative self is not this eloquent speaking. I'll tell you that much. But doing some branding for my healing studio. I'm like, oh, okay, this is different. This is cool. And then also, we're rebranding with Arcana ATL. So we're updating our look over there as well. And so those are kind of fun ways of how I'm expressing my creativity. And, if you have any feedback for any of my stuff, please let me know. And then some of y'all are professionals in those realms of, like, graphics and artsy stuff. But outside of that, I hope that you find ways to express your authenticity, your creativity, and just find more pleasure, passion, and purpose in life. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording. I was like, please tell me I was recording.